All you pet lovers out there, it's Friday. We're answering your questions with our pet expert, Dr. Jill Chase. And Doctor, welcome aboard. We received a couple of questions about pet anxiety. And our first question comes from Megan, and she lives in Hayward. We've got a Doberman that seems to have separation anxiety. Aside from medication, how do I help teach her she'll be okay while I take out the other dogs, or when she's left alone, she shrieks, she howls, she scratches at the gates? What do you do?
Wow. So that is a very challenging situation and very challenging to live with. What we like to do first is rule out any underlying medical problems first. And I don't know how long this has been going on with this particular dog, but that would be the very first thing you do. And then once you've figured out that it's not something like a urinary tract infection or intestinal parasite or hypothyroidism or anything like that, then you move on to the behavioral aspects of it. And they are tricky to deal with. It takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of time. I really like to refer to specialists that are board certified in veterinary behavior because they are the most experienced, and things will move a lot faster if you use somebody like that. Right. She was mentioning medications, and we absolutely use them. I think they have an important role in making sure that animals are able to feel more comfortable as you behavior modify them.
It's like humans. It's complex,
yes,
right?
Yes, yes.
Very complex. Okay, well, we've got another question. This is from Luke in San Francisco, and he has a dog that doesn't like to ride in the car, apparently. Our 3-year-old Australian kennel dog, extremely anxious in the moving car. He has no problems going into the car. We crate him, a little water and a ball, but he scratches the floor, whines, yelps. Recently, we had to give him a sedative to get him in the car. How do they get around that? Yeah,
so that one's different than the one we just talked about. Actually, this one should be a little bit easier. Again, still time consuming, requires a lot of patience. I personally like to use tranquilizers with these dogs to just mellow them out. We don't want to sedate them, but we want to just make them feel very comfortable. So things that would normally stress them out, like a vacuum cleaner, they don't feel stressed by that. And then we very, very slowly acclimate them to the idea of being in the car, very slowly. So it takes time.
Okay. Dr. Jill, thanks so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
And we want to hear from you, all the pet lovers out there. Send us your questions about their health and their well-being. Email away at pets@kpix.com, and we'll post a comment on our Facebook page, and we'll ask Dr. Jill every Friday.